Fancy, where are you? God, I gotta get you away from that Eurotrash gigolo.
Come here.
Esme.
Oh, the most handsome man in the world, and he is here all by himself. I'll meet up with you guys inside later. Much later. Maybe. Jonah. Oh, I finally have my second chance with you.
For starters, the name is Noah.
From the Bible, no. Story about a whale.
No, that's still Jonah. The Noah guy had an ark.
Oh, yes, the ark. All the little animals that went 2 by 2. I love that story. Let's go get a drink.
No, Esme, I don't have time for a drink. Have you seen Fancy?
Well, not for hours. What are you looking for Fancy for when I'm right here? She's already spoiled one evening we might have had together back in Harmony.
Look, she's out on the town with a real jerk, okay? I think he's only with her for her money.
Oh, one of the unfortunate downsides of being filthy rich. But Fancy can take care of herself.
Esme, are you gonna help me or not?
Many beautiful women, so little time. Fancy, you should smile. Surely you know you're the most stunning woman in this room.
What? Oh, thanks.
What an idiot I am. In my excitement of seeing you, I forgot to get cash from the bank.
Don't worry about it, Johnny.
Grazie. Perhaps I should hold on to this evening. So I won't have to keep embarrassing us every time we order another bottle of champagne.
Whatever works for you, Gianni. Everyone knows about you and your sense of pride.
Yes, well, I am a man. To you, Bella. I'm so glad you have come back to Roma. You always, always make me happy.
I can just imagine. Everything money can buy. Got more power than I ever dreamed imaginable. But what good is it without the man I love? Oh, honey, I am sorry. I'm so late.
Wow, you look exhausted, sweetie.
Collier insisted I get one more proposal out tonight. I seriously have never worked for a more demanding employer in my entire life.
I wish I could support you and you could quit. But the garage didn't work out and I can't get arrested job-wise, so, heck, I was thinking about putting out my own shingle.
Going into legal practice for yourself.
Yeah, but the only hitch is who would hire me now that Teresa's blackballing my name far and wide.
It is not your fault, it is hers. Is Janie awake?
No, honey, she's not. She's asleep. Winnie the Pooh and I put her to bed hours ago.
You know, I really hate this. I really miss spending time with the two of you at night.
It's not gonna be like this for much longer, I promise you that.
Honey, I don't know how or when this ends. You know, as long as Teresa is in our lives, she's gonna make things as difficult for us as she possibly can.
Wow. Now that you've admitted that you love me more than Chris, you can't possibly stay married to him.
That's what I'm going to do, Luis. I shouldn't have answered your question the way I did.
Wait, Sheridan, you told me how you felt because it's tearing you up inside to be with the wrong man.
Please, stop.
Sheridan, It's easy, okay? No, honestly, all you have to do is go to Chris and you tell him that you made a huge mistake and that you're coming back to me, where you belong, where you have always belonged.
How many times do I have to tell you you can't come? Search and rescue is an official Coast Guard operation.
I don't care. I'm coming with you. I know the guy that fell overboard.
I'm sorry if he's a friend of yours, buddy. It doesn't look good for him.
I don't care how it looks. We need to find this guy.
Sure, pal. I just don't want you getting your hopes up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. Any word on Miguel yet?
No, but I'm about to set off with the Coast Guard in their cutter.
You have to find him, Fox. You have to.
Dropped your mermaid dolly, sweet pea. Let's hope Miguel is swimming with the fishes already. That way we won't have to worry about him hooking up with Charity. And your big brother Fox will be able to marry Kay. It's called collateral damage, Indora. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Miguel can't be dead, Fox. He can't be.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
I hate to hear you talk about Teresa that way.
Oh, God, if you're gonna defend her...
I'm not gonna defend her. I'm saying I just wish you weren't thinking about her all the time.
Huh. Might be easier if you would do the same.
Gwen.
Ethan, I'm a big girl. I mean, how many times do I need to find you two in a compromising situation?
I explained what happened in the garage, right?
Look, I'm not saying that you initiate these little meetings, but they keep happening. And really, I mean, how do you think it makes me feel to find you in her arms over and over again?
Even though you know how much I love you.
She's gonna be a part of our lives as long as we're here, and there is no getting around that.
Look, you know what I wish? I wish we could go somewhere far away.
When I think of how close we came to moving to India,
Well, you know, we might someday, if not India, somewhere else. But more importantly, I have to tell you something. I cooked.
Whoa!
I made dinner.
Are you kidding?
No.
You cooked?
I cooked, and it really wasn't that hard.
Really?
I just followed the directions on the soup can.
Oh, the soup can.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I got a recipe out of one of your cookbooks. And all right, I substituted a few ingredients that I didn't have, but I think it looks great.
That was very sweet of you. And you know what? I would eat anything at this point, even my mother's feather boa.
No, don't eat her feather boa. That's her favorite accessory. Don't do it.
Yeah, in and out of bed.
Ooh.
Gross.
Yuck. Yuck. Hi.
Hi. Maybe dinner can wait a minute.
Oh, I thought you were famished.
I am.
No, I can't do this. I'm married to Chris. I'm pregnant with his child.
But you love me.
Yes.
Okay, then, Sheridan, we'll find a way through this.
No, it's too late. I'm already a family with Chris, with James.
Yeah, but Sheridan, we're a family too.
Not really. We don't even have our son.
Well, I put the girls to bed.
Thanks. I was afraid Maria was picking up on my emotional state.
Yeah, I know you can't stop thinking about Miguel, can you?
He could die, Tabitha. He may have drowned already. I mean, dear God, my daughter just got her father back. What if she's lost him already?
You mean you're just upset about Maria's potential loss?
No, of course not. I care deeply about Miguel. I don't want anything to happen to him.
Oh, it's more than that, Kay. You're still in love with the lad. You never fell out of love with him.
See anything?
Not yet.
Even with the light, it's still too dark. We might as well go back in.
Hey, forget it. You promised me we'd look for him till we found him. Either way.
Whatever you want, but I gotta warn you.
You already did. Miguel's been out of the water for way too long to survive this.
The Atlantic's still pretty cold this time of year.
Oh my God. How am I gonna tell Kay if he's dead?
How about such a cute guy like you get to be such a downer?
Are you gonna help me find Fancy or not? I thought she was your friend, too.
Well, I thought she was my friend as well, but, you know, ever since she played that mean trick on me with my old boyfriend.
That's right, the stuttering lord.
Oh, that was not funny. And besides, it's not like Fancy's in any real danger.
Wait, how do you know?
What? Oh, I just think that Fancy is a big girl, and she's perfectly capable of taking care of herself.
Yeah, but she's also in a very emotional place right now, Esme, and she's out with a real jerk. He could take advantage of her.
Oh, advantage? What century are you from?
Damn it, Esme.
Will you stop being such a crank? If you want to be mad at someone, you should be mad at Fancy. She's the one who pretended not to know you the first night we met.
Yeah, but we were having a fight.
All I know is I would never argue with someone as cute as you.
You are relentless, you know that?
I'll take that as a compliment.
You can take it however you want. Are you gonna help me find Fancy or not?
You are so no fun.
Good. Guy's name is Johnny. He's tall, handsome, curly hair.
Gianni Valentino. Yes, every girl in Roma knows Gianni. He's as much of a local attraction as the Trevi Fountain. Only he doesn't accept change.
I knew that guy was a bum.
He's always had the hots for Fancy. You know, she's never been into him. I don't really know why. I mean, he is broke, but he's so adorable.
Oh, never mind all that, okay? Listen, do you know where he would take her, where they're gone?
This is really very boring. But no matter. Come inside with me.
Then, you and your girlfriend will come back to the party at the video after hours, then?
Yes, we'll be there.
Ciao.
Ciao. Fancy, it is good that I have a very large ego. Otherwise, I might wonder if you were enjoying your evening with me.
Oh, sorry, Gianni. I'm just tired. Probably jet lag.
You? Tired? You who party for 3 days non-stop in Ibiza one year? Don't tell me your preoccupation has anything to do with that simple-minded American back at the hotel.
No.
Good. Because you seem very boorish. Definitely not in your class.
Don't worry about it, Gianni. He's not in my life anymore. I don't even know him now. I'm not sure I ever did.
Sheridan!
Louis?
Oh, Sheridan, come on!
What's going on?
Hey, I was just talking to Sheridan and she ran off.
Oh.
No, she loves me. She just admitted it. She loves me more than she loves Chris.
Okay, well, I don't understand.
Oh, okay, well, it's not over. She hasn't admitted it yet, but she knows it.
Okay, I'm helping you.
Teresa, I told you I'm gonna do this my way, okay?
Luis, it's absolutely nuts. I've got Alistair's money and power. I can ship Chris off somewhere, and then Sheridan will have to be with you.
I said no.
If you love her, you will do whatever it takes to be with her. She's confused right now. She thinks the right thing to do is to stay with Chris because she's pregnant. But the right thing to do is to follow her heart. And this is the same thing I keep telling Ethan.
Maybe you're right.
To let me help you? Okay, all right.
No,
so
no,
we gotta
no,
figure out a way
no.
to ship Chris. What?
You are right about Sheridan feeling torn. Okay, she would feel guilty about abandoning her new family, so what I need to do is to find Marty. I find Marty, I bring him back to her. She realizes that we were together first. We're the real family. That's the key. All I need to do is find Marty. And I get Sheridan back.
Yep. You are still in love with Miguel.
No, I'm not. At least not the way you mean. Of course, I have feelings for him.
Oh, feelings, schmeelings. You sold your soul to the dark side to land the lad.
Yeah, well, even that didn't work, which should have taught me a lesson or two.
Yeah, well, first loves are first loves. I still get chills when I think of my dear Barnabas. Have I ever told you about him, Barnabas?
Yes, 1,000 times.
Oh, yes, well. We are talking about Kay and Miguel. He's the father of your child. Doesn't that carry any weight with you?
Fox has been more of a father to Maria than Miguel has.
Yes, I know that. And Miguel is trying to change that. He wants to make up for his prolonged absence.
You know, I don't even know why I'm having this conversation with you. He could be dead for all we know.
True.
Can't you do something to save him? Come on, Tabitha, please. Now is the time to use your dark powers.
I don't know if you've noticed, dear, but lately I've been having a bit of trouble spell-wise. I need to recharge my batteries.
Please, Tabitha, you have to do something, please.
And really, darling, I'm running on empty right now. And as far as the boys in the basement go, they've never lifted a finger to save anyone's life. And don't ask me to wake Endora. She's a baby. She needs her sleep.
You are my passion for life.
I gotta go.
Oh, wait a minute. You're gonna go right now. You're gonna go look for Marty right now when you just got home?
Yes, but I'm gonna find Marty this time, and then I'm gonna bring him home to Sheridan. And once Sheridan sees him, she is gonna know which family she wants to spend the rest of her life with.
Okay, all right. So just tell me, what's your plan? Because you already searched high and low for Marty, Louise, and, you know, you were held hostage because of that.
Yes, but I came this close to finding him, and now Alistair is in a coma, so the bastard isn't gonna be able to send his goons after me.
Okay, what if they're already in place, just waiting for you to start looking for Marty again?
Well, I'm gonna be smarter this time. Gonna take my time and do a little research.
What kind of research?
Well, the kind you, with your newly acquired power as Alistair's wife, are gonna help me with.
Okay.
Okay. I need keys.
Okay.
I need bank accounts. I need access to all of Alistair's secret computer files, things that I couldn't even get close to last time.
Okay, Louise, you can have everything that you want, okay? I want you to know I'm in the dark about Alistair's secrets, though. I mean, I don't know his passwords, his codes.
Okay. Well, there's gotta be someone you know, someone who can help us.
There is someone I know. I know the perfect person.
Have a seat, young lady.
Okay. Honey, this looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Well?
Honey, you must be really proud of yourself.
Yeah? Yeah. It's not bad for me. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. You know what I did? I substituted the milk for yogurt.
Oh,
That's
disgusting.
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I can't cook. And I'm gonna order out next time. That's what I'll do.
No, honey. It is the thought that counts, and I love you for it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here.
Uh-oh.
Don't get it. Please don't get
Honey,
it.
it's Luis. I better get it. Luis, what's up? Does it have to be tonight? Okay, no, sure, I'll see you soon.
What?
He didn't give me any details, but he says he needs my help right away, and it's urgent, so. Do you mind? I mean, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Hi yourself. Where are you going?
Actually, I'll tell you later, but she would love to talk to you. I'll see you later.
Okay. Hey.
I am so glad you're here.
Honey, what's going on?
I just left Louise.
Well, that's weird. He just called. Ethan's on his way to go see him. Wonder what he wanted. I guess we'll find out. What happened?
What I've been trying to avoid. I told Louise that he's the love of my life, and not Chris.
Oh.
I'm pregnant with Chris's child. I'm married to Chris. And his little boy, James, thinks of me as his mother.
You're a family.
So how do I, someone who suffered growing up without a real mother and father, just turn around and abandon Chris and James because I love Louise? Gwen, what am I gonna do? I love Louise so much it hurts.
I honestly fancy anywhere.
Let's dance.
I didn't come here to dance, Esme. You know why I came.
Well, I think you might have a better chance of finding Fancy out on the dance floor.
Mi dispiace, purtroppo non puoi... Esme!
Oh, ciao, Isabella. Get the customer another one.
Are you sure this is where Gianni would have taken her?
On second thought, why don't we get a table? Come this way.
Fox should have called me by now. He said he was gonna call me the second they found Miguel.
Well, I'm sure he will then, dear.
I should have gone with him. It's just making me crazy just waiting here.
Well, I doubt you can do any more than they are.
But it's my fault, Tabitha. Oh, God. Miguel told me that he loved me tonight, and I didn't respond to him the way he wanted.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
He even told me that he wanted to marry me, and I just ran off. I couldn't even think straight, let alone give him a decent answer.
Oh, I'm sure it was all very discombobulating for you, but to blame yourself for Miguel bonking his noggin, I mean...
I know what happened. He was probably distracted because of me. Otherwise, he would have been more careful. God, if something happens to him, I am to blame.
Why don't you just admit it, Kay? You're still in love with him.
Don't say that. Fox is my life. He is my future. He means everything to me.
Is it Fox makes you feel more secure? Whereas Miguel hurt you so badly in the past that maybe there's a part of you that thinks he will do it again. But safety nets don't necessarily make proper soulmates.
Fox is more than a safety net.
Yeah, and Miguel is more than an old love. You know, I think the main reason that you're fighting your feelings for Miguel is Charity.
Charity? What does she have to do with anything?
Everything. She has everything to do with it. Even though Miguel has professed his undying love for you, deep down inside, you're afraid that if Charity comes back to town, he'll go off with her all over again.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Keep looking.
Look, I am, but the current's really strong tonight. Anything getting caught in it'd be dragged way out by now. The guy could be anywhere.
We're not going back until we find him, dead or alive.
Who are you? You're in the water with me. You saved my life. There's no boat or anything. Where did you come from?
Okay, well, first of all, your hormones are going crazy because you're pregnant.
It's not why I'm upset, Gwen.
I know it's not.
I love Luis with all my heart and soul. I think about him every waking second of the day.
But I thought you decided that you were going to stay with Chris. Look, I know how you feel about Luis. But honey, you seemed so sure that you wanted to honor your marriage vows.
It's more than just the vows. Chris and I are a family now, and this baby I'm carrying deserves to have a mother and father.
Well, what about the baby you have with Louise?
I don't have Marty. I may never have Marty.
Well, then there's your answer.
So you think I should stay with Chris?
I didn't say that. But I do think you should honor the commitment that you made to him.
Gwen, you're my best friend. I value your opinion more than anyone's. That's why I need to know where you're coming from. Do you think I should stay married to Chris because of what Teresa has done to your marriage to Ethan?
Of course not.
The truth, Gwen. I need to know.
All right, so if you think you can find Marty, then...
Sheridan will come back to me, and we will be a family again. There's no doubt in my mind.
Luis, I just don't see how this time is going to be different from the last time.
Yeah, but last time, I came this close to finding Marty. Now Alistair's in a coma, so I've got access to some of his confidential files.
You mean through your sister, through Teresa?
Yeah, she's my sister. She wants to help me.
I get that, but what I don't understand is why you called me.
Well, because Teresa wants to help, but she doesn't have any expertise on the inner workings of Alistair's diabolical mind.
Who does?
Well, I thought that you might, you know? At least more than most.
Not really, man. I mean, yes, I worked for Alistair and Julian for a couple years, but I don't know.
Yeah, you know, Ethan, yeah, you were groomed to run the entire Crane empire. I mean, you would know better than anyone how Alistair thinks, where and how he would hide important information.
You know, I should have known. Should have known. You put Luis up to calling me, right? Forget this.
Look, Ethan, we just...
No, first the FBI stunt, and now this.
I want to help Louise, okay? He's desperate to be with Sheridan and desperate to get his son back, and you're the one person I know who can help him.
You will use just about anything to mess with Gwen and me, won't you? Even your brother's broken heart? Are you kidding me?
Ethan, Teresa is doing this for me. She is trying to help me. Now, look, you love Sheridan too, don't you?
Yeah, I adore Sheridan, Luis.
Then you know that she and I belong together. Look, if you don't want to do this for Teresa or for me, then please just do it for Sheridan. She has had a lot of bad breaks, and she deserves some real happiness.
All right. All right, I'll do it. I'll help you.
Yep. I really think the only reason you didn't rush back into Miguel's arms is because you're afraid to trust him. You're scared that if Charity comes back to town, he'll drop you and go after her again.
Maybe you're right. Maybe Miguel just thinks he loves me because he's on the rebound from Charity. I mean, is it so wrong for me to want to protect myself?
Ah, now we're getting to the truth.
There he is. Pulling over there. He's still breathing. We found him. He's alive.
Jeez. Thank God, man. We thought we'd lost you.
Where'd she go?
Who's that?
Woman. Blonde woman.
Hey, you're still out of it, man. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you home.
She said.
What did he say, though? He probably hit his head. He could be suffering from a concussion.
Come on, help me get him up. Miguel, we're gonna get you home, pal. Get you warmed up.
Noah, come back to our table.
I need to find Fancy, okay? She's not anywhere around.
Well, you know, I've already looked over there, so...
So I shouldn't go over there and look? I'm gonna have a look for myself. Thank you very much.
Dance with me.
Oh, I'm really not even... All right.
I remember one glorious night you ended up dancing on one of the tables. Such a wild girl.
That was a lifetime ago, Gianni.
Please. You're still the same free spirit. Andiamo.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I do. Not only is he a bore, he's a stalker.
Fancy, I need to talk to you.
Sorry, I'm busy.
It's important.
Hey, just leave her alone, you lout.
Get lost, man.
I'll show you who's getting lost.
This could be fun.
Interesting. An unnamed subfile. Okay, but how do we get into it?
Shouldn't be that hard. I'll just use the same password as I used to get into the general directory. And it's blocked.
Okay, so why has it changed? Unless, there's something on there that Alistair doesn't want us to see. I mean, do you think that it has to do with Beth and Marty?
You know what's strange? He didn't label the main file, and when I pull it up, all I get are these numbers. I'm gonna try something. Teresa, will you write down these numbers for me?
Okay.
436. 116. And 5,402. You got them?
Got them.
What are you doing?
There was this game that Alistair taught me when I was a kid. It had to do with number sequences. He said that he used it every time he needed to come up with a combination to a safe or something that he didn't want anybody else to figure out. I don't know. I'm hoping this might be the key to unlocking this subfile. I don't know. We're in. Did it.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see what Alistair thinks is so important that he has to hide it.
Oh, thank God. I was so scared.
Oh, put him on the sofa, Fox.
How did you find him?
Well, it was a miracle, really. I mean, we were out there searching in the water, and suddenly the searchlight from the cutter picked up his form on this tiny little beach. It was like a sandbar in the middle of the water, really.
He managed to swim to the shore?
Yeah, apparently. He's lucky to be alive.
Where is she?
Oh, I'm right here, Miguel.
Like an angel. And the sea saved my life.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about?
He keeps moaning about this blonde since we found him. Seems to think that she pulled him from the water.
Blonde, eh? Interesting.
I have to find her.
Miguel, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we looked all around where we found him. He was by himself on that sandbar. There wasn't anyone anywhere.
Maybe he's hallucinating.
And he always did have a thing for blondes.
Oh, two hot guys about to wrestle. My night's looking up already. Fancy.
Esme, I am not even talking to you. This is all you're doing.
I know. Isn't it wonderful?
Enjoy yourselves. I'm out of here.
Fancy, wait, don't go. I need to talk to you.
Unhand her, young couth Yankee moron.
You know, if you don't shut your pitiful little mouth, I'm gonna end up shutting for you.
Hey, stop. You're both acting like teenagers. There is nothing you have to say to me that I want to hear. I thought I'd made that clear.
Besides, she's with me.
You at least ditch the jerk. He's only using you.
No, talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
Get it, kiddo?
No, don't worry about it, Jen.
Fancy, I am not using you. All right, listen. I love you.
So you think I'd be advising you to go back to Luis if Teresa weren't the extra person in our marriage?
I don't know. Maybe your own personal experience is at work here. You've always been such a strong supporter of me and Luis.
I love Luis. I know how you feel about him. And maybe you're right. Maybe I can't give you a truthful answer here. You know, because I have no objectivity on this subject matter at all.
Teresa's hurt you so much.
I live with the threat of her 24/7. You know, she has forced me to become a mother tiger when it comes to Ethan and Jane. So, yes, that probably influences my thinking that you should stay with Chris.
But Luis isn't Teresa. Luis and I were in love long before Chris came to Harmony.
I know the situation is different. But you have to understand I've become very protective of the institution of marriage. And I'm sorry I'm not telling you what you want to hear.
It's all right. I just don't know what to do. If I leave Chris to be with Luis, it would be more than deserting him. I would be walking out on our little family.
You have a child with Luis, too.
That's what Luis said, but Marty isn't here.
What if he were? What if Luis or someone else finds him and brings him home?
I'd be the happiest person in the world.
What would you do about your situation then? Who would you want to be with, Chris or Luis? I don't know how you would choose then.
Okay, so are these number sequences meaning anything to you?
This one here is.
How so?
Because it looks like an expense account number. It's not that old either.
Okay, so what do you think it is?
Luis, it's anyone's guess, but that could very well be an expense account that Alistair made for Beth. I mean, to hide and manage money to support Marty with.
Okay, so all we need to do is trace where these expenses are coming from and where the bank is located.
Right.
Rome.
Whoa.
All the expenses are being taken out of a bank in Rome.
Ethan, I knew you could do this.
This is it, Ethan. I think we found him. I think that we found Marty. I'm going to Rome, and I'm going to bring Marty home.
Charity's here?
Why do you constantly choose to spend your life without me?